Howdy, hey folks, this is Jesse with Team SodaKan, and today it's another match. I'm playing Yellow Hybrid, and Alex is playing Green Hybrid. And a real quick apology for missing a video the other day. Things been whack. Anyway, a basic start. We're looking for some tamers with a Patamon, but cannot seem to find any. And Alex is going for a Bokomon. And picking up, I believe that was a Rhino Kabuterimon. Yep, and you saw his face poking down there a little bit, just to make sure that he was picking up everything he could with that Pokemon. Then going for his memory setter, he has elected to go the Ken route, and we're going for a TK and Kyrie, so that way if he decides that he's going to start swinging with Pokemon, we get memory. But we're kind of going to nullify that a little bit by swinging with the Patamon, dealing him one security. So even if he does swing once this turn, we don't get any benefit from the TK Kyrie. Evolving into Beetlemon on top of the Ken, which is a little early, I think, but oh well. Going into Rhino Kabuterimon for 1 memory, and then he's going to swing said Rhino Kabuterimon, using its effect to go into an Ancient Beetlemon for 3 costs, choking us down to 1, and leaving us only at 4 security if we can ever pick it up. That is a Jet Sylphimon, I believe. And we're going to draw for the turn. We are staying at the same amount of security, so we don't gain anything, and we're just going to play another TK Kyrie, so that way, showing the rough hand that we started off with. So that way, if he decides that he is going to start swinging, and he does, we'll be gaining 4 additional memory this following turn. And he's going to go for a Ken, making sure that he has another memory setter. We're at lower security than him, so we are going to gain 4 total memory off the TK and Kyrie's, which you love to see. We're going to hard play a Jet Sylphimon, which is rough to say the least, and then we're going to go into a Seraphimon, putting us back up to 4, also meaning that our TK and Kyrie's are now off once again. But hey, they're honestly not the tamers that you want to be seeing, but the ones that we have. Also, Alex is supposed to essentially just gain a memory thanks to Bokomon. JP and Bokomon, great together. You love to see it. Taking a second to decide here. I believe he's... Oh, somebody must hit the table. I believe he's going to, just go into Rhino Kabuterimon, paying only 1 since there's a tamer in the sources. And boy howdy, would you know it, he's going for Hercules Kabuterimon, and we do not gain any memory since he elected to not swing this turn. Makes sense. We're going to go for Zoe, putting him to 2, and grabbing a Zephyrmon, do that recovery, do a little dancey dance type thing. Still staying at 4 security. Putting the Zephyrmon into hand. Alex will start the turn off at 3 if we adjust the memory here, because we can. Are we going to adjust it? Apparently not. Misplay there, but oh well. Hercules Kabuterimon is going to suspend our Seraphi, swing into Seraphi. We're going to recover and then immediately hit the TK. Yeah, so a misplay. We should actually be at 1 less memory. So instead of 6, we should be at 5, but neither of us caught it, so accepted game state. Zephyrmon on top of Zoe, and now I'm just making sure that we're clear, just clarifying that is currently plus 8k in the security. Because of Zoe's inheritable, Zephyrmon, since it evolved on top of Zoe, and TK being down there as well. We're going to actually go for a TK BT1 with the Rise Greymon activate skill. primarily just to make sure that we have a memory setter. The not getting the on-play skill does suck, but it's what we have to do to make sure that we don't experience a lot of memory choking this following turn. And we go into the Shine Greymon to pop the Hercules Kabuterimon and the Bokomon, so that way we can stop Bokomon shenanigans. We're saying at 2 security with a memory setter and 2 TK and Kairis. That means a grand total of 7 memory to work with this turn. We're going to swing with Salamon, draw with the Upamon, hit into a Betamon, and that means we get to recover, going back up to 3 security, meaning that we are now even, going for the win rate that we hit out of the security, that was hit out of the security the following previous turn, to go for Susanomon. I think a big fuss, not a big fuss, but a small thing was noted that pitching before actually evolving into Susano. But yep, this is, I believe, is also a misplay. I believe TK and Kairi can only go off when you attack with a yellow Digimon. But in reality, I don't think it actually mattered all too much. We're swinging for the rest of the stack, and if we have a hybrid in our hand, that is it for game 1. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like we do. So we are going to just go for a reinforced memory boost, reveal a Patamon, I believe, and a Wyvern's Breath. Oh boy, I wonder what is going into the security. Okay, Ancient Beetle swinging into that Wyvern's Breath that we put on top of the security. Looks like Alex is electing to not do the on deletion skill. More than likely because he realizes it doesn't actually matter, because we just swing with Susano, and that is game 1. Going on into game 2, we're going first. Going for a Patamon once again, and we find a 2-drop TK. Not the greatest thing to be finding, but hey, at least we're finding something to replace the card that we just played. And Alex is going for a Tentomon, and I believe a JP. Here we go. We're going for a TK, leaving Alex at 1, looking at that security, and we're going to grab a Jet Sylphimon, it looks like. Because Jet Sylphimon is super crucial to the strategy, and we kind of need to have it. And Wormmon swings, Tentomon swings, and a Wyvern's Breath is in that security, so you hate to see it. Going for Beetlemon. Actually, note that is a Metal Kabuterimon. Apologies, the art is very similar on these two. Metal Kabuteri swinging over the Patamon, and then the piercing thanks to JP. We find a TK and Kairi in that security, so that means we're starting turn with a minimum of 5 memory. Alex is going for a Rhino Kabuteri. We go to 3 because of TK, and then TK and Kairi, we go to 5. Oh boy. TK and Kairi is going to become a Zephyrmon. 2 humans becoming 1 Digimon. Who would have thought that be possible? It does hurt to evolve on top of the TK and Kairi, but is kind of what we were kind of having to do there. It was just the situation that we were in. But Jet Sylphimon does become a Seraphimon, meaning that we gain another recovery, but Wormmon will finally die in its security check, which you hate to see, but you love to see if you're the one playing Wormmon. Rhino Kabuteri is going to swing, declaring the Rhino Kabuteri effect, going into Ancient Beetlemon for a cost of 3, and TK getting hit out of security. We're going to go up to 3 because of BT1 TK. And oh boy, we're saying at a whopping 2 security. We're not feeling so hot. We're debating on whether we want to swing or not. If we do, we're just going to lose the Seraphimon the following turn. So we're going to go for a Bokomon going down to 0, hit a Tamer, and then we're going to probably take, I believe that's a Zephyrmon right there. Or we're taking a Jet Sylphimon, which means that we are seeing hybrids apparently. But apparently not enough. We're going to take, I believe that one is the Zephyrmon. We're asking Alex if he has a preference for which one goes on top. Since you technically do have to ask your opponent to cut your security or something like that. Or, you know, just it's a nice guy moment. Nice guy moment. Ancient Beetlemon swinging, hitting a Zoe, and we're just gonna use Zoe and flip look. Okay, no, don't. Okay. That's about it for Zoe though. Alex is gonna pass turn by playing a Tentomon. And what's this? We're going to evolve on Zoe, do a little dancey dance with the memory thanks to Bokomon. We are now currently plus 8k in that security once again. So essentially, if this Tentomon swings, it dies. We're going to recovery thanks to Jet Sylphimon. Good thing we grabbed that Jet Sylphimon, eh? And I think, I believe we're going to go into Dynasmon here in a little bit. Yep, going into Dynasmon, pitching a Rise Greymon for the win rate. Drawing, getting rid of a reinforced memory boost. And Susanomon, it looks like got revealed, so that is going to go trash because we cannot pick up level 7s using Dynasmon. Dynasmon is going to recover us 1 though. Seraphimon is going to actually swing in the Ancient Beetlemon. Confuse Alex for a second, but we are wanting that recovery because we need a little bit of longevity, and we have to force Alex to figure out a way to actually win this following turn, essentially. Hitting into Seraphimon, we're going to recover after Dynasmon. We just need a drink of water. Still staying at 3 security, and Alex only has 2 swings, potentially 3. Going into Metal Kabutery. No, that is Beetlemon. Beetlemon on the play, reveal, reveal, reveal. No JPs, so that is unfortunate, but I believe he does have a Metal Kabuterymon that he can grab, use that to suspend Bokomon. And then that will actually find his way to victory for this game 2 here, meaning that we'll be going on into a game 3. Yep, here comes Metal Kabutery, suspend Bokomon, attack Bokomon. Ancient Beetle will trash first, and then piercing will be done. Ancient Beetle will swing in that final security, and Tentomon will take game 2. We're going to go into game 3 here. Alex is going first. We told him to go first. Going for Betamon. Betamon chooses a level 4 or a tamer. Alex thought it was a level 4 and a tamer, and so, you know, just reading the cards. We're trying to have not that many misplays at the moment because, you know, we've been having quite a few, and we don't want that happening. I'm grabbing a Jet Sylphimon with the Zoe. Jet Sylphy, as I've stated, is very crucial to the strategy, so we kind of need to have it in hand. Going for Zephyrmon, plus 6k in security until the end of the turn, then it's only plus 3k. Wormmon refuses to die. Hitting in security, hitting a TK. We're going to grab a Kazemon. Alex, like, just using his entire hand to point at Wormmon. Betamon swinging and hitting a TK and Kyrie. Unfortunate. Alex is going to play a JP, and then we're going to swing with Salamon, get a recovery since it will die in that security check. Starting the turn off at 5 memory, I believe. Just nutty. We went into a Jet Sylphimon, meaning that, hey, we're back up at 5 security. And choking Alex at 1 with a 2-drop TK. After finding it, I believe, off the Patamon. Wormmon finally dies. Oh my. Grabbing a level 4 or level 5 here, I believe, is Wormon's effect. So it can grab basically anything it revealed, I believe. At least I think it's able to grab level 5s. But Alex is going to elect for, I believe that was a Metal Kabuterimon he was grabbing. Alright. For 1 cost, Metal Kabuterimon onto JP. I'm going to swing over the Patamon. And I believe that was a win rate that we just hit there. Thanks to the piercing check. Okay, what do we have in store next? Going for a JP, we're going to go all the way back up to 5 since we are lower than Alex again in the security game. Going for a Patamon. Going for another TK and Kyrie, so that way we will start gaining buttloads of memory. Potentially starting our turns off at 7 memory, which is, ooh, you love to see it. Again, choking is the name of the game currently, and we do a fairly decent job of it. Hitting into a Jet Sylphimon with the Tentomon. Alex is still at 5 security. We're at 2. We have 2 TKs and 2 TK and Kyries. It is not looking good. Just clarifying that Alex cannot grab Ancient Beetle because it is a 10 Warriors, but not a hybrid. And Beetlemon only grabs hybrids. Just doing a little decision making. Going for AJP, we're going to go all the way up to 7 memory. And we are just going to start doing things. Grabbing Zephyrmon, going in that order. Essentially just making it so that way we can see that Wyvern's Breath a little sooner than hopefully. And then Jet Sylphimon, Recovery after Zephyrmon, even though Zephyrmon does not get a skill, unfortunately, since it did not evolve on top of a hybrid or a Zoe. We swung with the Patamon, thought the Patamon died for a second. It didn't, it lived. I think we're debating on whether we want to continue swinging or not because we don't have a game this turn. And we're going to go for a Shine Greymon. And, you know, while swinging would be nice, we want to continue having buttloads of memory just to help secure the game. But we're going to swing and even the playing field just a little bit because Alex has had a tendency to just be taking out our security ever so much throughout this game. We're going to grab Seraphimon and Salamon so that way we have a guaranteed rookie for next turn, and then Seraphimon is just super solid for us. And then Recovery with Dynus, so we are now at an even game, 3 security to 3 security, but our board presence is scary. Going for Beetlemon, going down to 2 memory, starting to reveals the JP, but does not hit any hybrids. So JP will be going to hand, having 2 memory to work with. Believe he has a Metal Kabuterimon in hand that he is going to be evolving into here. Yes, indeedy. Paying 2 for it for some reason. And mistaking it for a Rhino Kabuteri. But hey, it dies because of all the security effects that we have going on. We do actually forget to go with get the Dynus Recovery. And we're just going to start swinging, and we're going to take it because we do, you know, have a hybrid in hand. It is a hybrid deck, so that makes sense, right? But anyways, folks, thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.